Nagaland Chief Minister Nipiriobra State Assembly de Pia Mudubra Manulaga Health de Kiniga Pia Guriase Ido for discussion Guria Homoy Nagaland Total Liquor Prohibition Holibi Nltp Act Laga Oporbi Kutagurishe. Taikushi do act to domestic violence, health, ara alak problem kange rukable lagaishe. Kindu 30 sal laga opor hua biche act to kam naguria sawalote ase. Mudu bon gurigina rakilebi illegal liquor syndicates arabia mudu bishi hoyase. Taigushe sorgardo khali sale guria bon guruble pare kindu mudu khado manulaga personal choice ase. Rio goshe iniga mamla opor stakeholders sop miligina resolution lowole lage.
That means consultation, listening to one another brings success. And therefore, in this issue also, we need a huge consultation of all stakeholders. The state government genuinely appreciate the gaps in the enforcement of the Nltp Act. Be that as it may, simply blaming the state government will not improve the situation. This needs a collective resolution and participation from every section of the community. Let us understand that the state agencies such as police or the excise department alone cannot address this challenge by themselves. This challenge can be effectively addressed only when cooperation is extended by all these sections, starting from the family, colony, wards, civil societies at large. If we really see, few people have actually benefited out of this system since the business went underground and bootleggers stood out as the major beneficiaries. The benefit going to the wrong hands is a very dangerous thing for the society. The common citizens at large have suffered. There are several examples of our citizens suffering from various diseases owing to consumption of illicit liquor. It pained us to see many men and women lost their lives at a very young age on account of drinking spurious liquor. If we look around, many people of the society suffer from liver diseases or alcohol-related complications, essentially because they are accessible only to inferior and adulterated liquor. In the cabinet, what we discussed? If at all we have to relax, there is no issue of lifting. Our discussion was, it has a provision for diplomats and their delegates. And Nagaland has become a tourist destination. So how do we deal with people who come from outside the state? Only that discussion. In one area we discussed, if anybody needs that district, after consultation with the civil societies and the UOBs, they should write to the department and there should be a committee to assess. So it is not the state government, but on the demand, because many districts and many organizations have started writing letters because it is better to be regulated and controlled. Otherwise, it's a failure when the government will be the first to be blamed we can take the blame. But as I mentioned, with the support of civil societies and all stakeholders, it is not possible. I asked the intelligence department some days back, since this issue was coming. So I mentioned, I want to know how many shops in between that location to that location. That is about less than 2 kilometers. How many wine selling shops will be there? Intelligence had reported to me that there is more than 100 shops. So that means I had asked only for one street. And there are many places like that. Therefore, I think together we have to not only discuss, but we have to enforce and regulate. When you declare a war, you have to win, you have to fight for it. Otherwise, you lost the battle. And therefore, since Nagaland liquor total prohibition 1989 is in place, with everybody's support, only then government can activate and check particularly the spirits liquor and also to control the bootleggers or the black marketers. We have to clean up. But first, we have to understand one another to enforce if we want to be successful.